Hey, how you doing? Oh man, long time, bruh, long time. Oh man, we haven't done a video in quite some time, and yeah, life gets in the way, man. But I'm proud to say that we're back. You know, we're back, man. It was a bit of a stretch right there. I didn't have access to my disk drive for my PlayStation, so I couldn't bring you my predictions and all that stuff. So, hey, I'll go back at it. Me and the boy Ancient over here, we about to get in on these predictions. And while you're looking and while you're listening, we're just gonna be playing some Monster Hunter World, you know, because yeah. When you think of WWE, you think of Monster Hunter World, apparently. But anyway. But what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be doing the predictions, our predictions for Clash of Champions 2020. And we're going to be starting off with the match that's on the kickoff show. Raw Women's Championship is on the line. Zelina Vega challenging the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Oh man, Ancient, what are your thoughts on this one, sir?
Oh man, as much as I'm a big fan, you know, she's just too green right now, man. She's not ready for Asuka.
Ah man, yeah, I don't think she's gonna be ready for Asuka. I don't see her really taking any type of fight to her. I think it's actually gonna be a quick match.
Maybe if Zelina Vega had started her career in ring instead of as a manager for last few years, maybe. She didn't put in the work.
Now, I will say this much about Zelina Vega, man. Keep an eye out for her, man, because she's gonna be one of those ones like later on down. Yeah.
I like her in-ring performance. I like her moveset, yo. You already got the mouth. You already know she got the mouth.
Hilarious. But not only that, but Aleister Black actually trains her, man. And if you know anything about Aleister Black, man, he does the whole Muay Thai and everything. So the boy is about it. So, and I've seen her actually in their gym training, doing all the Muay Thai stuff. Like, she's legit. Don't let her small stature fool you. She can hang. Let's see. Yeah, nothing this pay-per-view wise, but I believe she'll be good in the future. Moving right along, we got the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The challengers, Lucha House Party. I'm assuming it's going to be Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado versus the champs, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. What you think about that one?
I'm actually, I don't even know what most people are thinking. I haven't really been paying attention to news of where the world seems to be at when it comes to this one, but I want the Lucha House Party to happen. This is a want prediction. I want. I don't know anything going on in the storyline. Because I don't know, it seems like Cesaro and Shinsuke are kind of me.
And again, I mean, I want the titles off of them, but I don't think the Lucha House Party is going to be the one to do it.
I don't see why not.
Ah man, because it's the Lucha House Party. And I'll tell you why. Another reason why they're not going to do it is because I think at some point, what's his name? Kalisto. Kalisto's about to go back on as a singles competitor. I don't think he's going to be with Lucha House Party anymore.
That's perfectly fine, man. He can dip out. He's not even going to be part of this match.
Yeah, but he's going to be ringside, and he's going to be the reason why they lose. Almost kind of like a heel turn for him. I don't know. Ah man, I wanted to see Ray as a heel for a good while, but they'll never do it.
And Kalisto, he's like,
Ah man, he's too far into his ah man, they killed us.
they killed us. They killed us good. I mean,
Ah man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Kalisto's too far solidified to be here, man.
No, he's not no Rey Mysterio. He's
I
not
didn't say,
above.
I didn't say he was Rey Mysterio. I said that Kalisto is too solidified.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, man, I can never see Kalisto becoming a heel, dude.
Ah man, I could easily see Kalisto becoming a heel.
Comment in the
Easily.
comment section down below and let me know.
Easily, Kalisto could be a heel. I mean, but again, hold on. But have you been watching his interaction with Lucha House Party?
I have.
And can you tell me that he's not being a little bit of a heel? A little bit of a heel right now. I'm telling you, he's ramping up to be a heel, and like I said, he's not a Rey Mysterio to where he's like a Hispanic John Cena. Like he's been a face for so long that it wouldn't make no sense to turn him.
What is a Hispanic John Cena if not Rey Mysterio-esque?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Rey Mysterio is a Hispanic John Cena.
Exactly, but like Kalisto has been in the WWE for a hot minute now, dude. It is way too late to fucking try to heal this nigga up, dude.
Okay, but he's not the stature of Rey Mysterio is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but they've brought him in as the guy who's gonna be the next big lucha guy when Rey Mysterio finally calls it quits.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what Kalisto is.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what Kalisto is.
No. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, no, sir. You're wrong on that one. I hate to break it to you.
Kalisto is supposed to be the guy that keeps all the Hispanic kids super interested and still in wrestling.
No, that's Dominic.
Not Dominic.
That is it. If you listen to the reports, that's the sole purpose of why Dominic is getting so much TV time. Because one,
he's getting TV time, but at the very beginning, man, that shit was gonna go to Kalisto, man.
and you see what's happening now. It's not working, right? All right then. Point proven. Anyway, I digress. All right. The point is that's the reason why they're bringing him in, and because Dominic has done so well and he's appealing to a younger demographic, that's why they're pushing him so hard. No, I didn't say children. I said young people. They're aiming for that. I say 16 to 24 demographic.
Oh, well, we'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Man. So I'm picking Cesaro and Nakamura to retain Point Blank. Period. Raw Tag Team Championships. Andre and Angel Garza versus the Street Profits. What are your thoughts, sir? I have reservations for this. And the only reason I have reservations is because they may do a swerve and they may put the belts on Garza and Andrade. Simply for the fact that Zelina Vega essentially broke off ties with them. So without Zelina Vega in the way, they're able to focus and they may be able to take them belts off the Street Profits. I hope that doesn't happen because I want the Street Profits to remain champions. But I think it might go to them. I don't want it to happen.
There would be no reason to have them at odds with each other. It doesn't make any sense to say that Zelina Vega was the reason why they were always fucking on.
I mean, well, but okay, but you gotta look at the facts though. This week on Raw, they didn't have Zelina Vega in their corner, and they won that triple threat tag match to determine the number one contender.
I see.
So they're building up their cred right now as far as being legitimate contenders again with that win. So don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised if you see these guys take the belts off them. Hope it doesn't happen because I love the Street Profits. They're my guys. Man. Next
I don't
up.
want to hold my breath.
Yeah, I know. Next up. Riot Squad versus Baszler and Jax for the women's tag titles. What's up? What you got?
In my heart of hearts, 'cause I'm not going off the information. I'm going on my heart of hearts. This is how my new approach is. I want the Riot Squad to take it off because they got to break out this Shane and Nia at some point. And honestly, who doesn't? I like the new Riot Squad. I like the new fucking Persona, man. Like the fact that fucking new Riot is back. Why not?
Okay, first before I say anything, I don't know why they went back to the Riot Squad name.
Yeah, they definitely should have changed it, of course.
Well, they did change it.
For what?
It was supposed to be Living Riot.
Oh, is that what it was supposed to be?
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. That they said it on TV
Oh, I missed it. I genuinely missed it.
when they beat the Iconics and the Iconics had to split up. Yeah, they was like, yeah, we're the Living Riot, cause I riot to live and I live to riot. That bullshit. But I think they saw
like
how.
bullshit. I like that. It's catchy.
Man, I don't know. Apparently, Vince McMahon didn't like it because hey, you're the Riot Squad again.
Oh.
He didn't like it, so hey, the boss gotta like it.
Sad.
Yeah, man, it's sad. I know it was really sad. But yeah. So that happened. But it's gonna be a squash match to me. I think Shayna and Nia Jax gonna win, and I don't think that they're gonna be the ones to take the belts off them. Sorry, they're too dominant, man. Especially the way Shayna, the way they won the titles, to have Shayna essentially hook Sasha Banks in like some type of foothold, then Bailey comes around and tries to swing on her. She ducks and gets her in the fucking Karafuda clutch and just leans back and falls back to her back with it while she has the leg lock, and then she takes Sasha Banks' arm and wraps it around Bailey's neck and chokes Bailey out with Sasha's arm. You can't let them fall to the Riot Squad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Oh man, next up.
Bro, I know it'll be alright. Like it'll be like just imagine it being like just some sort of like weird win. Like it'd be a weird win, and that sets up the breakup, and then that sets up a nice little feud between you two.
Man, yeah, but it's not gonna happen right now. Not with these folks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't see it. Maybe they may have their chance later on down the line with a different tag team, but there's no realistic way that they beat these guys.
I agree.
Ah man. But anyway,
Living Riot for the win.
whatever. Nia Jax, Shayna for the win. Man. I thought I could get in on the siege, but I can't. Alright, next match. Bobby Lashley, the champ, US champ, going up against the old champ, Apollo Crews. Who you got?
This one hurts me a little bit. In my mind, I feel like Bobby Lashley's gonna retain. I wouldn't mind
But
Prowler being fucking champion again, but I just feel like the numbers game is too big, man. The numbers game is too big. It's just him and fucking hell no, yeah, Hurt Business.
okay, I'm pretty sure Bobby Lashley is going to retain, but this is another one I wouldn't be surprised if Apollo Crews won, and I give you one main reason:
But what's the main reason?
retribution.
Why would Retribution get in the middle? Oh, for the DQ. Okay.
No, not even that. They could cost Bobby Lashley the match because Hurt Business has been feuding with the Retribution.
That is true.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see it happen. But I'm still picking Bobby Lashley to win. How were you able to get in there and I couldn't get in there?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Like I'm so angry with life right now.
You
Anyway,
just told me I left the quest. Why did I leave the quest? I didn't leave the quest. I don't know. We were supposed to
I don't know, but I'm about to start one up, man, for all that. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so probably more than likely Bobby Lashley is going to retain, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Retribution cost him the title. All right, next match, and this is probably going to be my pick to steal the show. Triple threat match for the Intercontinental title: Jeff Hardy, the champion, versus AJ Styles, and I guess you would say co-champion Sami Zayn, in a ladder match. What you got?
bro, I got Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm picking Sami Zayn to win.
Only reason I don't think so, man, is because what I do know when it comes to this WWE and fucking Hardy Boys, man, like he didn't care much for Matt, man. Vince loves fucking Jeff, dude.
Oh, and that's another reason why I think it'll be Sami Zayn. Because I think he would much rather get him in a world title match. So I don't think he will want him to be tied up in the mid card. He's gonna have a run with a main title before his career is up with WWE.
You know, you make a lot of sense. I think you're absolutely right on that.
Yeah. And plus, Sami Zayn was stripped of the title. He was never pinned, never submitted.
That's true. That's true. I mean, he was popular enough at the time for them to give it to him. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that's gonna. I think Sami Zayn's probably got a good shot for this.
Yeah.
I don't think AJ just had a chance in hell. I don't think AJ's
And that's sad. I wish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. But yeah, I think you're definitely right. Sami Zayn. I think we can both agree on Sami Zayn.
Yeah. All right. Next match.
You swayed me on that one.
Hey, there we go. Yeah. Master debater. Yeah. Pretty sure you're a master debater. Yeah, that was the joke. I can't remember what show it was, but it was funny.
That was at Austin Powers, bro.
It was. You are correct. You are correct. I mean, hurry up and get in this jump before a fourth get in.
Oh my God. All right. What's up? What's the next card?
Next card is SmackDown Women's Championship. Champion Bayley going up against challenger Nikki Cross.
Bayley versus Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
My heart wants Nikki Cross to win that. So. My heart wants Nikki Cross to win that. So.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Because of Alexa Bliss.
Yes, because of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss could fuck it up.
Fiend Alexa Bliss. is going
But
to
Sasha
interrupt
Banks
this match.
could also fuck it up.
No, nope. Sasha Banks is not going to do it, and the only reason for that is she has to sell her injury. She's still quote unquote injured.
How
So,
bad was her injury supposed to have been?
bruh, she crushed her damn throat. Yeah. So she still kind of has to sell it a little bit, but that goes
That
back
was
to what.
damn near
Hold
2
on,
weeks ago, was it?
hold on. That goes back to what I was explaining to you like way back like a month ago. I told you this is how it was going to go. I told you Bailey was going to turn on Sasha. I told you that she was going to fuck her up to keep her off TV for a couple weeks.
I never denied they were gonna split. I just didn't know who would do the betraying.
Oh, I knew it was going to be Bailey, and I told you that Bailey was going to take her out and keep her off TV for a couple weeks, and that
That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks during the pay-per-view would be the perfect time for Sasha to come back.
yeah.
Well, not to come back, but at least to fuck up the victory for her.
Nah,
I digress. It does make more sense because they have to nip the Alexa Bliss Nikki Cross friendship in the butt.
yeah, they're going to have to cut that off, and then, like I said, it'll set Sasha Banks and Bailey up. I believe the next pay-per-view will be Survivor Series. And that's where I said it, and that's where I said it should happen. It should happen at one of the big shows because it's a big match. And then that's when you'll see Sasha Banks get her SmackDown title and finally become a Grand Slam champion. And this will be her longest title reign ever. Which is
I simply think it's gonna be Bailey just because of the fact that they gotta break this. I'm more focused on Alexa Bliss's storyline on.
oh yeah, yeah.
Like, they really gotta nip it in the bud and get rid of that friendship thing so they can focus more on her transition and fucking success. So in that respect, even though I want Nikki Cross to have since the beginning, it's gonna be Bailey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Bailey.
All right. Next match is. What the fuck did I just do? Next match is going to be WWE Championship on the line. Drew McIntyre, the champion, versus Randy Orton, the challenger, in an ambulance match.
I don't think they're ready to take it away from him. I think he's doing a good job as champ. I think there's somebody else. Because there's no reason to turn him from a heel to a face, give him a championship, take it away from him. And how long has he been champion?
Oh, bro, he's been champion since April.
Since April? Has it really been since April?
Yeah.
And where would this put Randy Orton in his title reign?
14 or 15. So, this is my thing. They need to do it now to set up Randy Orton versus Edge at WrestleMania.
Oh, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I did completely forget about the Edge thing.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
So for that only reason, I'm picking Randy Orton to win. But he's gonna win it. He's gonna win it in the most stupidest way possible. I tell you how he's gonna win it. He's gonna win it because Drew McIntyre is gonna try to claymore him, and he's gonna duck, and he's gonna just fly right into the ambulance.
That's absolutely fucking hilarious. That is.
But
Holy shit.
you remember the last ambulance match they had, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. That's exactly how Braun Strowman won.
Oh my
Roman Reigns
god.
tried to spear him, and Braun sidestepped
They
it.
can't do that twice, though,
Ah
man.
man,
Not this soon, and like, holy shit, dude. Like, I don't know. Just so I got this card a little more split up, man. I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick with Drew McIntyre. But I'm gonna freak out if he actually claymores himself inside of that fucking ambulance.
bruh, I just see it happening. Ah man. All right, so last match of the card, and quite possibly,
It still sounds hilarious.
I know, right? Yeah, I just want to see it happen just because it looks so funny now.
Oh my god, I can totally see because the way the Claymore looks, it's like he rockets himself forward a little bit.
Yeah, bruh. Like it's gonna be comedy.
Oh man. Oh
Last
man.
match,
Oh
last
god.
match, and probably gonna be the best match of the night. Universal title on the line. The challenger Jay, aka Juicy Uso, going up against his cousin, the big dog, the tribal chief,
Oh
the
my
Universal
god.
Champion, Roman Reigns. What do you think?
You also forgot the head of the table.
Head of the table, yeah. Oh, yep. I did forget that. Oh man,
Oh my god, dude.
and he'll never take that spot from him.
You'll never take that
You'll
spot,
never
bro.
take that spot from him.
He doesn't just feed his family and your family.
Yeah,
His
man.
whole family.
He feeds the whole family. You
Oh
gonna
my
take
God.
this? You gonna take this payday and the ass whooping
And
that
his
comes
ass
with
whooping.
it, bro?
But you're
Oh,
not gonna take this title. Oh my god, dude.
the
Yo, I don't even know
Ellis.
if this is a fucking question, dude. He's gonna demolish the fuck out of his cousin, bro.
All right, now,
It's gonna be a straight up slinging around fest.
now we've discussed this a lot, and one thing that I brought to your attention that I would love to see happen. I don't know if anybody remembers back in the old WCW days. It was an old WCW title match. The champion at the time was Kevin Nash, and he was going up against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hulk Hogan got into the ring. They rung the bell, and they had this big just stare down for like good 2-3 minutes. And then just randomly out of nowhere, Hulk Hogan just takes his finger and pokes Kevin Nash in the chest. Kevin Nash just falls out, and Hogan pins him 1, 2, 3. And they just get up and start hugging each other because it was the biggest, just the biggest swerve in wrestling history, and probably one of the worst endings to any title match I've ever seen. But it was
Because I don't think they actually had let on to that leading up to it, did they? It was
no,
kinda
no.
like,
They were
they had little feuds and stuff in between,
Yeah.
before the match, and
they were promoting this to be like an actual match, like they don't like each other, this, that, and the third, yada yada yada. But I don't know why I would be so giddy to see this happen, but I kind of want to see it happen.
You know what? And when you mentioned to me the last time, to add on to that shit, it's it kind of solidifies it for me a little bit too, because it doesn't make any sense for Roman Reigns to do this only to form a heel faction of the Bloodline and to not have the Usos be actual heels along with them.
And here's the
I kind of wouldn't want the Bloodline to be formed of a big dog Roman Reigns and a broken spirited Jey Uso.
well, you know me, I personally wanted him and AOP to form the faction.
Yeah,
But yeah, they dropped them, and that just irked my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you, because they
see what they fucking appear next. I can't wait to see what's next.
I don't know if AEW will bring them on.
Why not?
I don't know. Their tag team division is so stacked, yo. Like it would legitimately be no room for them. Like, even though I'm pretty sure they would make time and room for them and everything. Like, they'll make a place. I just don't think they need them. So.
Boys need them.
So, but back to what I was saying. I'm joking about the whole finger poker Doom thing, but I am serious about one other thing to where I think it's gonna be one of those things to where he's just gonna beat him into submission, beat him into obedience. Now, I think the only thing that will determine what goes on is when Jimmy Uso is going to come back.
Because, alright, the only reason I don't think it's going to be true, bro, is because of that,
Who died?
I died with a tinfoil mantle. I didn't think that was possible.
Oh, yeah, duh, yeah.
Duh. I didn't know it was common knowledge.
Because you can still take damage. Anyway, keep going with what you're saying, though.
So, yeah, what I was saying was, like I said earlier, just a couple minutes ago, it doesn't make any sense to me for the bloodline to be consisted of scared, broken family.
No, I'm not even going to say so much he's scared or nothing. It's just...
all right. The reason that it wouldn't make any sense for him to throw the match is because what he said to Roman before Roman walked off and came back and Superman punched him was too heartfelt and personal to have been a lie.
But what's thicker than water, though?
Blood may be thicker than
blood is thicker than water, sir.
But that doesn't make any sense, man. Why would he, like, there's no way that he would willingly be like, alright, cuz, come out here and disrespect me.
No, and I'm not gonna say willingly come out there. Yeah, the narrative right here is he spoke a lot of truth to him, and he wants to change that narrative to how people view him, because when Jay was out,
if he wants to change his image, then why in the fuck would he throw the match?
Okay, but this is just him being confident in himself to, like, I believe I can take the reins, I believe I can do this, I believe I can do that. But have Roman Reigns just completely demolish him.
Therefore dashing his hopes so when he joins up with Roman Reigns, he's a beaten down fucking puppy.
I'm not gonna say beaten down puppy. I'm still not gonna say beaten down puppy.
Dude, that's the only thing that makes any fucking sense. The way that with the subject matter that they touched on, it's there's and he's in this beatdown that he's supposed to receive, dude. It's just
man,
that's the only reason why his speech would mean nothing if he just throws the match at that.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm joking around with the finger poke of doom, but
in terms of throwing the match in general,
yeah, I don't think he's gonna throw the match.
This is just talking about future shit. Now, we already are pretty much solid, Roman Reigns.
Right. So
he was 2020, right?
honestly, bro, like all jokes aside, he's the comeback kid of fucking wrestling.
Oh my god! I mean, honestly, dude, because remember how the poor receiving he got when his solo career started,
bro. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it like this. I hate to say it like this. I hate to bring this up. Not even cancer could really help the people get behind him.
Nope.
They cheered him for a while, but then you kind of heard the boos start to trickle in just a little bit.
Hardly though, but it did. The hype did slowly down.
Yeah, and like but that was a lot on WWE though, for not knowing how to properly book him, because they could have capitalized on all that, especially when he came back. They really could have capitalized on all that momentum he had, bro. Like, he had tons of momentum, but they just couldn't capitalize on it.
Nobody beats cancer and then comes back again, so.
I mean, no. I'm not talking about. Okay, but you got okay. They were already. I'm trying to figure out how.
I saw no signs before the cancer that they were even considering putting this nigga as a heel.
Oh no, 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 and that's why, and that's kind of why I'm kind of glad he took that time off when he did,
Yeah,
because it gave
that
him,
made perfect sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gave him the ability to build up into
There,
this
and
heel character.
he had to let the motherfucker go just because fucking COVID.
And it gave him a chip on his shoulder, and it
Yep.
made him ruthless. It made him vicious, and that's what I love about it. Now, like I said, going back to the match though, it's going to be a one-sided match. Roman Reigns is going to dominate this match, and in victory, I think he'll bring Jey Uso back up some kind of way to where his.
What you mean? Just have Jey Uso do a couple of big matches against some high contenders and have Roman Reigns come in and fucking fuck up the match so that Jey can win? Is that what you're saying?
Something like that, yeah. Like they'll find a way to bring him back up, but I still think it's more along the lines of I want to know when Jimmy's coming back. Because with Jimmy coming back, he's going to bring all three of them together, and Jimmy's going to be the one that talk sense into him. Because honestly, truly,
Dude, after what Roman Reigns has said to Jimmy, dude, that's not gonna make any difference if your brother comes in and says, "Hey, Luce, Big Luce was just telling the truth, Luce. Live and let live, Luce. You're not good enough, Luce."
no, I'm not even going to say it like that, man. It's more along the lines of him coming in and be like, look, we all have our roles to play in this family. Big Dog is tops. He holds the family together. We have our roles to play. We need to get in line. Now, Jay's not going to...
That basically turns the mentality into like a Samoan mafia system.
That would be awesome.
Alright, I do like that.
That would be awesome. And please, be honest. What was the best time, like, what were the best years of the Usos to where you started really, really fucking with them?
Oh, as soon as the day one shit started running.
Exactly, when they were heels.
True.
That was the illest time for the Usos, and then they started coming up with the whole Uso penitentiary shit, and when they were running through the whole tag team division as heels.
That's the only thing that doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense to have him beat down by Roman Reigns like this just to fucking join him as a heel. It doesn't make any sense.
They're gonna find a way to make it make sense.
Like I feel like this what happens at the end of this match, once Roman Reigns is victorious, and how badly Roman Reigns disrespects him during this match, is honestly might ruin this storyline slightly.
Because you're thinking too much about it, bruh. You're really thinking too much about it. That's just like, okay, you and your...
They're going PG-13 now. The story's gonna have to make a little bit more sense for the kids that are like fucking teenagers that are gonna be watching. Like, yo, this gotta make sense now.
Okay, but alright, but this is what I'm saying. You and your brother fought all the time, right?
Right.
Okay.
My cousins and me fought a lot too, yes.
Exactly. Okay, but at the end of the day, when faced with adversity, we're faced with some type of distress or whatever the case may be, you come together with your family. You always have your family's back, right?
Okay, but then I guess the question, the real question in all this is,
I'm about to tie it together, but go ahead.
Can you name another situation where this never happened, have it? Where like the bloodlines like fighting each other like this?
Oh, nope. It has happened before. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, brother versus brother.
I said Samoans, man. The Samoans.
Now you didn't specifically say the Samoans. You just said family going against family.
The way that WWE likes to portray the Samoan people.
But all right, hear me out with this, okay? When going back to the whole family, you know, rising up against adversity and all that shit, you know, fighting the good fight against a common enemy. What do you think is about to happen that's gonna bring them back together?
Oh, little feud with the fucking wife.
There you go. And again, they set it up so good on SmackDown with just Alexa Bliss just staring a hole into Roman Reigns. And that's essentially setting it up right there. So they're gonna have this. They're gonna have the thing. They're gonna have their little, you know, feud and everything. But Bray Wyatt is coming back for that title, and that's gonna be the big feud to close out 2020. So they need the Usos to come in. And I just don't know who else they can get outside of Nia Jax.
Who else? Well,
like Samoan wise. Say who?
Tamina?
Nah, but they need more dudes, man. Because you got Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas. You're gonna have Braun Strowman, and 9 times out of 10,
I don't think it makes any sense for, you know, stacked up Nia Jax to be the potential nemesis to the Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt family. Tamina's a little bit smaller and makes a little bit more sense.
No, Tamina is just as big as Nia Jax, just not like
they haven't. First off,
out
remember,
there.
they haven't even released Tamina, so they have to have something to do with Tamina. While they have multiple different avenues to take with Nia Jax.
No.
Well, no, what?
They're not doing.
Sense.
That's the main reason why they paired Nia Jax out with what's the girl name? Shayna Baszler. Yep. Because they had nothing to do with neither one of them. But
dude, I'm telling you, man, they did this so that they can break up and have a match, dude.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, at the time of them, no. That was, there's nothing there. They may do something a little bit later, but that's not the original reason why they got together. They got together because WWE had nothing to do with them. They had no current storyline.
Yes.
So they made them.
These niggas thought ahead. These niggas said, we're gonna go ahead and fucking do something with Tamina and Nia Jax and see how it fucking goes. No, we're gonna do a thing with Nia Jax. They got the whole thing played out. They already got. It's already been written, dog. I guarantee that one. That's a future prediction outside of pay-per-view.
Well, I know they're gonna break up. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is they have no current story. They didn't have no current storyline right now. That's the purpose for them being together. Yeah, of course they're gonna break up later on. They're gonna have their little feud. I get that. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is it would have to be Nia Jax, because, or either they might bring in Naomi for that, but I was still thinking it would be Nia Jax because Nia Jax is purely Samoan. Just for that simple fact. If not anything else.
Oh, I didn't realize Tamina was mixed. What's Tamina mixed with?
I mean, Tamina's Samoan too, but Nia Jax is more relevant. Okay, put it like that. Nia Jax is more relevant.
But okay, I totally get what you're saying. I get where your mind is coming. I just can't get over the fact that, like I said, now that even though they did it to try to do something with them, now they have something that can work. So it wouldn't make any sense for Nia Jax to join. It makes more sense to do something with Tamina. They got sitting in a fucking corner doing that. And then story-wise, it would make sense.
But no,
it would just make more sense story-wise. You talk about family coming together and everybody keeps leaving out Tamina. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because
it would make a great story.
Because she's Tamina.
Tamina may not have a good singles career, but as a group, especially a family-oriented group, it would actually give her some room to earn her fucking paycheck.
Yeah, but man, I don't like getting
Comment down
fucked in the end.
below. Comment down below.
I mean, and it kind of upsets me because I've always been a Tamina fan,
As have I.
but the way that they've done her, like she's not what she should have been. Like when she first came in with the Usos, I was looking for her to kind of dominate a little bit, but they never really.
Do what Nia Jax is doing now. Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah, essentially, yeah. But they never pulled the trigger on it. Now, the only reason I say, I don't really want to use Naomi either because Naomi is such a great face.
Naomi.
Yeah, because Naomi's married to
she's
Jimmy,
part of the family, yeah.
but she's not a full bred, full bred Samoan. She's not Samoan. She's just married into the family.
Yeah.
And then plus with her whole, feel the glow shit, like that shit works. I don't think they're gonna take that away.
See, the thing about that is the thing about the glow thing is that if she joins their faction, it really doesn't take away from her glow at all.
It does. She would immediately have to be hell. The glow shit is like a face thing. She would immediately have to be heel, and to be quite frank, I don't really like her as a heel. It's like
she had a pretty good. She was a heel before, and she was pretty good at it.
No, it was not that great. That whole team bad shit, it was not that great.
It wasn't terrible.
It was not good at all to me.
Comment down below.
And frankly, I think it was a waste of her talent anyway because she's way better than that.
I mean, absolutely right there. Absolutely right. She's definitely better as a face. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't think she was a terrible heel. Like, who was her tag team partner again in bed?
It was Tamina and Sasha Banks. And I tell you why that was just doomed from the start.
Maybe you're not giving her heelness credit because Sasha Banks was in that team.
No, it's just her personality is too good to be a heel. If that makes any sense, like she does better work as a face. That's just my opinion with that. I just can't see.
That talks about snatching another chick's ball can either be a gangsta ass bitch or fucking low down. I'm just.
Nah, I mean it won't work for her. I'm sorry.
Kind of.
But again, I digress. It's gonna be, like I said, depending on how quickly Jimmy comes back to where they form this bloodline faction, because I think Roman's gonna run into the Fiend sooner rather than later, and he's gonna need them to have his back. Because like I said, Fiend is gonna have Bo Dallas, Alexa Bliss, Braun Strowman, and it's gonna either be Laura Sullivan or they're gonna bring in Abyss, which I hope they bring in Abyss. I love Abyss. I think Abyss would be fucking great. But Roman's not gonna have anybody. How you gonna have a Roman Empire? How you gonna be the tribal chief without a fucking tribe?
What do you mean? He's got plenty of people that know the tribe.
Who? Okay, hold on. Now, I did hear another rumor. I heard rumors of Seth Rollins being transferred over to SmackDown to rejoin Roman Reigns as a heel faction.
Rumors of Seth Rollins leaving Raw ditching that stupid ass Messiah thing,
Yes, honestly, about time.
and then coming back to SmackDown to be part of Roman Reigns' Samoan tribe,
Yes,
like the white man that got accepted by the Indians.
honestly.
I feel like that's a waste of Seth Rollins' talents.
Mm-mm. I completely disagree.
Because Seth Rollins is a big fucking name, dude. You can't have Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. That was the whole reason why they got separated from the get-go, man. They both too big.
But if they're too
Like
big,
because look, if you put Seth Rollins, anytime you do any kind of reunion involving Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, or John Moxley now, or Seth Rollins together, it's always got to be short fucking lived. So then that would make that's like saying that it's gonna be a short lived for the fucking bloodline.
allow me to sway you.
Uh-huh.
You ever heard of a little group called the Two-Man Power Trip?
Nah, man, what's up? What's up?
The Two-Man Power Trip consisted of a heel, Triple H, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. To where, yes, to where Stone Cold was the WWE champion, Triple H was the Intercontinental champion, and they both were tag team champs together.
I remember hearing about that. I was like right below the before I actually started getting into wrestling.
And they dominated the whole WWE. I give you another one. The Mega Powers. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. The unlikeliest duo, yeah. So I say that to say,
But it's not that Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns are an unlikely duo. They're a fucking totally likely duo. But anytime you put big man Seth Rollins and big man Roman Reigns, or if they hadn't let fucking Dean Ambrose go and let him give him fucking what he deserved, then every time they get together, it's always short lived.
okay, but my thing with that is, it doesn't have to be long. And then, well, it's definitely not going to be long.
Seth Rollins couldn't join the bloodline and then leave, because then that would mean Roman Reigns and Wrestling would have to leave. Then that would just start a feud. It's the only reason Seth Rollins just have to leave the bloodline and start a feud with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
No. And I'll tell you why. It's going to stop. And further,
You don't just fucking walk away from his table. You gotta dismiss him.
further down the line, Seth Rollins is going to turn back face.
Right.
Because Becky Lynch, and this is just a rumor, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, Becky Lynch is going to come back to Raw to, unveil the sex of the baby.
Oh, baby.
And that's supposed to, I guess, push him back in the right direction to be a face again.
Which again wouldn't make any sense to go
But
over there and join a heel faction.
But that's what I'm saying. Until then, he can join Roman Reigns.
They're gonna have to pull the trigger on this quick, dude. That means they're gonna have to go ahead and fucking squash this goddamn dominant thing fucking Seth Rollins.
Well, that's been squashed. They squashed that with that cage match.
No, dude. Then they came right back around with the whole fucking. He's still involved fucking around with the studios, dude.
Well, no, he just sold the oats to set up his daughter. His daughter messing around with Buddy Murphy, and then Buddy Murphy for a short period of time is going to be a face, but then they're going to turn heel on Dominic. That's what that set up. So I think he's done with that story. because there's nothing more there. He just wanted to drop that little nugget and try to cause a little bit more friction in the family. And here's another thing that you're forgetting: the draft is coming up.
Oh shit! You're right.
Sometime in the next couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken, the draft is going to be coming up, and Seth Rollins could be on his way to SmackDown. So, I don't know. These things are all things that might happen. We don't know.
We just wanted to put some thoughts in your head.
Yeah, just put some thoughts in your head, you know.
Get you impressively up.
Oh man, yeah, because this thing is gonna be great, man.
WWE's come out with some pretty good storylines lately. We can all agree.
Yeah. So, what I want you to do at this present time is, like I said, please make sure you smash that like button if you like this video. You want to see more. You're excited to hear back from your boys, because we're back. We're gonna do this thing. Probably sometime tomorrow I will be releasing my simulation videos for Clash of Champions. I'm going to simulate every match, and let's see who wins. And then since I have my disk drive working again, I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to start back with my series Press Reset. That's essentially going to be where I take on one superstar, male or female, every week, and I basically redo their whole move set to what I think it should be, what I think might look great, you know, this, that, and the third. So I'll give you a big hint. My first one is going to be Alexa Bliss. Yes, I have done Alexa Bliss already in the past, but given how she's taken on this whole new Possessed by the Fiend persona, I just can't help myself. I want to dive deep into this, change it all up, give her a new thing, man, because like right now she's killing the game. And I can't wait to dive into this and give y'all the goods. And like I said, you know, I'll be going around, you know, doing the other ones. I want to redo Braun Strowman. Who else? Maybe some legends like Macho Man Randy Savage, your Trish Stratus's, your Hulk Hogan. Somebody, you know, you never know what you're gonna get here. I even might do some independent talents, you know, your AEWs, your Ring of Honors, your New Japan Pro Wrestlings. Oh man, woo, yes, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. But that does it for us. For this predictions. Please make sure you comment down below. Let us know if you agree with what we're talking about. Let us know if you think we're stupid and you don't like what we're saying. Just talk to us. Let us know whatever, man. Because we're here to listen. We're here to hear you, and we want to know what you think about what we're putting out, man. Like I said, we've been gone for a while. We're going to try to get back on things. We're going to try to get back to bringing you, at least try to bring you weekly content. Like I said, maybe Ancient will find a game that he can start from scratch on. And say what? Ah, man, yeah, you really are. Ridiculous. But yeah, and then like I said, I'll have the Press Reset stuff. I might find a game for me to dive into and, you know, do some story mode stuff or whatever the case may be. We'll figure it out. But I thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for listening. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Please make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And always comment down below. We do read our comments. We do reply to our comments. Thank you so much. Until next time, peace.
Stay flawless.